Hello everyone, Masochist here. I feel kind of sick, so what better time than to start a visual novel series? Am I gonna finish this? Probably not. Have I tried recording this twice already and failed? Kind of. This will be the third time I play through the first 10 or so minutes. I've gotten to the point where it asks you to, like, write a poem. I've heard this game is pretty twisted, you know? Maybe I'll add the clips of my friend just messaging me on Steam. Heaven's sake, people are legit warning me not to play this game. Are you kidding me? What is this thing? This stupidity. Ooh, loving that frame rate. Hey, I'm gonna try to do minimal voice acting. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. This girl is Sayori, my neighbor and my good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making your day, but it just kind of works out because we've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say it like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. I gave my name for some reason. I was tired and I didn't think about the consequences of giving my name. Whatever. Well, people stare at you for acting weird, and then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. I think I mentioned this during one of the times I recorded. That's just not something you'd say to a girl you've known forever, a really good friend of yours. I mean, they're obviously not good friends, but, you know, it's like, I've known a couple girls for 11 years, and I'd never tell them I don't want people to look at us like a couple. It's like, this just kind of rude. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Charlie, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. And that's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. I hate this voice so much. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh geez, what a likable protagonist we have. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look for a few clubs that makes you happy. No promises, though. But at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why'd I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize there's no one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... You know what? Well, that you can come to my club. Sayori, yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I Ken told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Or, yes, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Alright, so the first 2 times I read that line, I laughed. But now it's gotten to the point where I really have sold my soul to this game just for some sort of Let's Play to come out. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori's always saying nice things about you. Seriously, you better, boy. What a atmosphere. Yes, this is how I will be voice acting these two. I plan on giving no further attempts at making it sound good. Okay, so I have a few ideas for this girl 3, who, in my second run through, I decided to call Monica for forever, just period. Maybe I'll give her like real airhead. Like, Charlie, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. Look at all the eye colors here. We have green, pink, some sort of purple. Oh, I didn't read that. All words escape me in this situation. Not sure why, though. This club is filled to the brim with objectively, I don't know. I don't really find any of these designs attractive. They're all just kind of... Maybe it's the gray. Yeah, this shade of gray that they're all wearing. These and then what's the vest? They just look ugly. And the hair colors. Monica has a pretty natural looking one, but the other two, it's anime, so what are you gonna do? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, just say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that... Oh, and it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. I don't know. Monica just... I hate her face. She's this weird thing going on with her chin. Look at all this space between her eyes. She smiles sweetly. I didn't read her line of dialogue, whatever. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, for reasons basically completely out of my league. So having her smile so gently at me feels, and then ellipses. You too. Come sit down, Charlie. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make the ears. So cute. I had no idea we got it baking, Natsuki. Hey, Elena. Just trying to take one. Siri grabs the first one, then Monica, then I follow. It's delicious. Siri talked with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Turn the cupcake around on my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. It's really good. Oh, that was my dialect. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, what do you think of me? Sound like haven't I heard this somewhere before? I didn't figure anything. Yeah, I thought you technically did. Siri said, maybe. Not for you, you dummy. Alright. I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I don't read or drink tea, so I cannot relate. I guess. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Man, my immersion is broken. How can a character like something I don't? This leads me to believe me and this main character will have a lot of disagreements about opinion and other things throughout the course of this game. Isn't that right, Monica? I'm glad. Yuri faintly snows to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So maybe you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and seriously, I'm really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Aren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Well, debate club is about politics and debating. If you don't like it, don't join the debate club. It feels like nothing but arguing. What? It's literally debate is in the club name. It's, oh my. I'd much rather just take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That's noble, I guess. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Let me place my hand upon her knuckles. Yuri also nods in agreement. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. I mean, don't you have to just get permission from a teacher and have the school board recognize it, or your school? I know to start a club in my school, you just need a teacher, you need to run it by the superintendent, and you're good. A chess club was started recently, just out of nowhere. Come on. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Like talking to the superintendent and then getting a teacher on board. That took me a grand total of a day. And you know what? Not a lot of people are willing to put that effort on board. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. I don't know, I like literature personally. I just don't read. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. I'm confident we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. You know what? Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls are interested in the same goal. I don't know if these 4 people would get along in any other circumstance. She seems like someone who doesn't get along with anyone. Just goes home and cries about the fact that she's so lonely. And this girl, she'd probably be a victim of bullying. And this girl... Okay, and then Monica over here, I don't know, maybe I'll cut that bit out. Editing, yay, cut that bit out, that offensive thing I just said. Or don't. Monica must have worked really hard to find these 3. I can't even take this game seriously. Maybe that's why they were also delighted with the idea of a new member joining. though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. Is this Charlie the kind of things you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Okay, I gave a really funny spiel about this the first time, but I can't remember what I said. I think I said something along the lines of, you committed conversation suicide by mentioning manga, but then the girl pipes up. She goes, yeah. She wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after I saw Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. I read Sword Art Online. Telling that story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Here goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She was so reserved and timid, and since until the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Oh gosh. Oh yeah, Dion. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Solid. I just really grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. You know, I'm sure you could have a more meaningful conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. We're in a literature club and we don't even talk about what books we like. This is the first time I'm hearing that you like horror? Excuse me? For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is very often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Beef moment? Brief moment. I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, just... Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What if you say that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! Now give it back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes and your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Suri slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Okay. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, yes, sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Your writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. No. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Question mark. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Charlie? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Hey, what's that? Now we're back to the original topic when we joining the club. I bluntly come forth. What? Oh gosh, I'm dying. I never said I would join this club. Siri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Charlie... I'm defenseless. I'm not supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these... beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came over the club, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me once more. Charlie, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Charlie, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Suri and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, I guess I'll give my opinion on them as they go through. I don't like Sayori's design. It is unappealing. Natsuki, I barely like her design, but I like it more than this. Although the hair kind of freaks me out. Yuri, you're just off-putting in general. Of course, Monica, who is 1, 2, 3, 4 mouses in between her eyes, man. Will they really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? I don't know. Perhaps they'll even have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. It's called a dating sim, after all. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poems the most. So last time I saved before this. So I think because I like doing her voice the most, we're gonna try and appeal to the pink one. So she likes cute things. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't even... Oh. I don't know, man. Kawaii. Awful. I really like this music, though. I'm pretty... I'll be honest about that. I do like the music. Suicide? I'm tempted to put that. She tends to jump up a lot. Sure. Oh. Oh, so it's kind of telling me what everyone likes as I go through it. Alright, let's... Alright, where's my phone? I'm gonna look up... Hopefully I won't get spoiled in the psychological element that I've heard about this game. Here it is. So, here I have the words for each person. I'm gonna take some... Oop, I had a spoiler. Someone is suicidal. Okay, so... I have the Google image. I'm gonna deselect that other thing, that spoiler right there. I don't know why I'm taking this seriously all of a sudden. So apparently the tall one is a yandere. Alright, so she likes anger, boop, bouncy bubbles, bunny candy, cheeks, chocolate, etc. Does she like... Which of these does she like? Here we go. Alright, she likes that. Boop. Does she like vanilla? Yeah, she does. Does she like playground? Yeah, she does. Oh, I already saw that she likes swimsuit. Yeah, okay. Email. She likes email. Okay. Parfait, perhaps? Let's check. Yep, parfait. Does she like poof? Yes, she does. Giggle. Okay. Massacre? Why? Yeah. She likes lipstick. Okay. There we go. Okay, we're almost done. She likes nibble. Yeah, okay. She likes this one. Okay, that took a lot of effort. Hi again, Charlie. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nervous laugh. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club, and I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Charlie. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst in literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like you deserve any slack. So you told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Unless you're two. I don't even know if you plan to come here and just hang out or what. But if you don't take it seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth, so somebody keeps your manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga's literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Charlie always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Siri, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. Oh, yeah, I see what they mean by yandere a little bit. How come? You and Charlie can become good friends too. Sayori. Oh, you're even bright to me today, you know. Wait, sorry. Me. Not really. Don't be so shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori's made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How was this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sorry, Monica, we can hear a conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Wow, this didn't happen last time. Oh, I think I get it. So the girl you appeal to the most is the one you get a little event for? Because last time I got my friend. So this game does have some split paths. Maybe if people like this enough, I'll do some more of it. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga's one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it unless you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? It means you look like a freaking nerd. I see. There's a lone volume manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one manga missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. Freaking, I know that feel. Who was this written by? I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Buffet Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was on the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Charlie. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Okay. This girl is interesting now. I mean, I don't like any of them still, but she is my least favorite. So, I hate her the least, I guess you could say. Yeah. In fact...